I'm gonna just say this right here. Seriously, you are living in a white society. Some of you know that, but nine times out of 10, it's the ones that's woke. You know, you are living in a white society. Everything that you have been taught in this white society has came from your oppressors' beliefs. And when I say your oppressors' beliefs, I mean the ones that enslaved your people, gave you a slave religion that you just cannot get over. And what I mean by get over, you just cannot let go. You love it. You would die for it, which means you would die for your oppressors' beliefs over your original history. And that's the sad part about this black, culture. You are, controlled by your oppressors. You basically get mad at anyone when they speak the truth about your oppressors. But the sad thing about it, your oppressors owns America. Your oppressors is on top of this world right now. Your oppressors is sitting on your ancestors' gold right now. Your oppressors is the one that you're working for. And that little bit of change that you think you're making is nothing compared to the stuff that they stole from our ancestors. And I understand why a lot of you believe in the Bible and why you love it so much. It was given to you by your oppressors. It's called a slave Bible. It doesn't represent your history before slavery. It represents your history during slavery. And from that moment forward, that's what has been known as the black culture, slavery. Being beaten, being killed by your oppressors. That's what represents the black culture. That's what they want to represent the black culture. But our ancient history that came before slavery, you paid no mind. You paid the fact that your ancestors were kings and queens no mind. No mind. Adam and Eve is based on the first black man and woman that God ever created. But Adam and Eve is based on the first white man and white woman that Satan created. That's what we believe in. We believe in Adam and Eve based on the white man's beliefs. We don't believe in the first black man and woman based on the ancient beliefs. We believe in our oppressors' religion. That's what is deceiving you all today. That was one of Satan's plans, to turn our culture against one another. Because when someone speaks the truth like I'm speaking the truth, you call me Satan. You call me your enemy. You run from the truth. Before you even get the facts, you start to run. But you don't understand. If you don't wake up, do you know how real it's gonna get? This is no joke. I'm not talking for the fun of it. But eventually people that's woke get tired of saying the same thing over and over and over till you lost sheep. Because that's what you are mainly called when you don't know your history. A lost sheep. A robot. Let me tell you something. You are being deceived. You have two continents that represent us and that represents them. Africa represents us. America represents them. You are in America right now. You want to know why Africa is poor? That's because people from America took everything from our people and turned you against where your people come from. Therefore, you think you're an African American. But according to history, you are an African. African American represents black and white. But according to history, African represents black and brown. You don't even know that because you refuse to read or you refuse to listen to anyone that spreads knowledge like I'm doing right now. If you don't wake up, they're going to kill us all. While you thinking a white Jesus based on their beliefs is going to come out the sky, while your back is turned in that direction looking up to the sky saying he's coming, while your backs are turned, they're popping you one by one. Boom, 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 boom. And you think this stuff is a game? It's 2020. If you haven't opened your third eye, then you are basically like a person or a human being with no color to them. Unlike the people that has escaped the matrix, they're like one of the ones walking around with color to them. And they're the only ones that's surrounded by people that's basically gray with no color to them. This is real. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to stop killing each other. It's time for you to stop being against one another. Everything in America is vice versa. which means everything that represents America is a lie. That's why the enemy is the only one that's on top right now, that's killing us through processed foods, through tobacco, through pharmaceutical drugs, through alcohol, through water. They're killing us all through vapes, through stuff that they invented to control the population. They want the man to be woman. They want the woman to be man. That represents their religion. That represents their beliefs. Where we come from, God made us for one reason, and that's to love one another. Not only that, God made us for another reason, to fight for our people. But we too busy killing our people. How we gonna fight for our people? They sitting up there, they got something planned, and we gotta be prepared for it. Because if we're not prepared for it, it's gonna be bodies dropping like flies. Man, I'm telling you, you better listen to some of the people that's trying to send you a serious message. Stop thinking people that's the same color as you that's trying to wake you up are the enemies. Because the ones that are your enemies is the ones that's sitting on your ancestors' gold right now. Stop playing. This is real. It's real out here. You got cops killing your people and harassing your people 24/7. And you think pulling out your phone saying what's your badge number that they give a crap about that? Come on, man. This world, man, I can say some serious things about this world. Playtime is over. Marching time is over. Marching time is over. It's time for you to wake up. Because I can get deep into what I got to say. But why? You could teach yourself everything you need to know. Look, wake up is all I got to say. Wake up.